Hi, and welcome to part 3 of the Yearling Headband crochet tutorial series. In this video, we're doing the leaf clusters that appear on the sides of the headband. Here I've got pictured my pink leaves, and these are 3 leaf clusters. And then on this headband, you can't see it as well, but they're 4 leaf clusters. You can do however many leaves you like. This leaf motif design is created to be able to work in multiple leaves, so you can repeat for as many as you like. And we're going to start with our 550mm hook and number 5 bulky yarn, and we're going to create a regular slip knot on our hook and chain 5 to get the motif started. The last 2 chains in that 5-chain sequence count as the first stitch in this next sequence. I'm going to get my yarn wrangled. In the 3rd chain from the hook, we're going to work 4 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3 from the hook. Insert our hook into both loops of that chain and work 1 regular double crochet. And in the same chain stitch, 3 more regular double crochet to make 4. Next up, we're going to work a picot in the last double crochet made, and that's going to be 2 chain lengths long, so 2 chain stitches, 1, 2. And to work that picot, I slide my hook under these 2 front meeting loops of the top of the double crochet and make 1 slip stitch. So that gives me my little chain 2 nub at the top of the leaf. It creates a little point or accent on the leaf. And then we're going to continue on in that same chain stitch with 3 more half double crochet. Next, we're going to rotate this piece so that this chain, starting chain, is on the other side, and we're working in these still the same chain stitch but the other side of that starting chain. And we're going to work 2 more double crochet, and that finishes off the main part of the leaf. And to secure it, we're going to insert the hook into the beginning chain of the leaf and in the 2nd chain stitch of the starting chain. So here I'm going to insert my hook into the beginning chain, and I'm going to insert it under the top 2 loops of our beginning chain stitch, so 2 chain stitches away from the motif should be the initial chain stitch of that sequence. And we're going to put our hook in there, grab our yarn, and draw that yarn through all loops on a hook to make the finishing slip stitch. So there's our first little leaf. It's worked circularly. It's really easy to make in these long sequences. I have a few different patterns that involve this motif. I will link those in the description below the video. But for now, we're going to continue on in our cluster and add another leaf. We're going to do 3 more leaves in this cluster. You could do 2 more and make the 3 leaf cluster. But we're just going to repeat that entire process. So we're going to start by our chain 5, work in the 3rd chain from the hook to begin the 4 double crochet sequence. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to chain 2 to get our picot at the top of the leaf, slip stitch to secure that, move on to half double crochets, so 3 half doubles in that same chain stitch. And then we're going to rotate our work so that the beginning chain is on the opposite side, and continue to work in that first chain stitch, 2 more half double crochet, secure with a slip stitch in the first chain and the initial chain. There we go, we got 2 attached leaves. And we're going to keep going and chain 5 again and start the process over. You can add more chain stitches in between these leaves. In fact, I do that a lot when I make my ivy crown pattern, which is one of the patterns linked in the description. So I really designed these leaves to be able to use in long sequences or short sequences and just have a really quick little leaf that didn't require working into a lot of chain stitches. And here I'm going to get started on the 4th leaf. Again, just chain 5 and follow the sequence all the way through one more time. Now at the end you can kind of get tangled here, so it can help to use stitch markers or some other kind of non-permanent fastener to keep the leaves clustered together in the way that you like them while you're working. But I'm going to secure that final 4th leaf in the last chain stitch, and then to close the 4 leaf circle I'm going to also slip stitch in that initial first leaf just in the base, and that's going to help cluster the leaves together just a little bit more. And this 4-leaf cluster does appear also in the center of my Leafy hat pattern, Leafy Tam. It's a really cute, easy pattern. I'm also going to link that one in the description below. So there's my 4-leaf cluster, and you can cut yarn and tie off at this point, leaving a long tail for sewing onto the headband, and assembly is up next.